so they always scale 1-to-1.
All right. So basically,
you're not gonna
25% of what it used to.
Yeah, in that case. It's scaled a little bit differently depending on your build.
Yep.
It's scaled with some other factors.
But in a very basic sense,
yes,
it's
you're not going to be one-shotted by the M44 plus explosive ammo. That's what I'm getting
good
at.
to hear. All right. That's cool. I think that's going to change a lot of people's, usage of these things. Especially we talked a little bit about the set that is tailored around consumables. That's one that I know the internet is worried about, but
right.
We definitely want to see how it goes. But
Absolutely.
it's with these changes, and then also the recognizing that the cooldown still exists.
The cooldowns are still the same even when using this set, and I mean we want the consumables to be a useful part of the game. We're working on the comfort of using that menu, and we're adjusting the effects like we've just said. So it's supposed to be something that you use, and now it's limited but just by the fact that you don't have enough of them with you.
Yeah, so
mostly.
I mean the set that applies a consumable to everyone in your group.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow you to do anything that you can't do already. Apart from allow you to have stocks of it.
It's supposed to allow you to be that buff bot, that shaman paladin type backline support guy.
Okay, but again, we do recognize people's
People
feeling about it,
yeah.
but we'll have to see what happens, especially in light of these changes as well.
Yeah.
Also, I was at E3, but obviously playing the build with a lot of people, and the people that played the build loved the new battle rifle.
Yeah, there was a lot of love for that.
Disclaimer: that will not be in the build that comes out.
It was the E3 build had a lot of work in progress stuff in it. That battle rifle was a work in progress. It's not quite done yet.
I'm sorry, I feel bad. I love that gun. It is so cool.
It's a Desert Tech MDR. It's a great gun, but it's not quite done yet. It'll get out there when it gets out there, but not right now for this patch.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very good. So I guess people that did play the game, I think Eric's and Skill Up are maybe still in chat.
Yeah.
Those guys loved it. They've put out videos about it.
Yeah.
It will be coming. Just not yet.
Just not now. And it does fit with a gear set, and it's going to be great once it comes out, but we got to get it right because it's a very unique gun. It's a single fire gun in the assault rifle category, so we got to do some more tweaks.
It feels completely different.
It's very different. And that's what exotic style weapons should be all about, feeling very different.
It felt very, very cool. So I'm looking forward to people getting their hands on that.
But I mean, we do have one very anticipated exotic.
I was just going to say, that's a good segue into some of we have exotics and some new weapons as well.
Right, so yeah, we were introducing new weapon families.
All right, so the showstopper that people saw in the trailer for 1.2 that actually wasn't in 1.2.
Which wasn't quite done yet, because it's difficult to make these things right.
That's coming.
It's coming. It's a fully automatic shotgun with a drum magazine.
Oh my
it's
God.
absolutely ridiculous. And it rolls with a talent called the Showstopper, which shrinks your reticule the less ammo you have left in the magazine. So it gets almost pinpoint accurate at the last few bullets.
Will it kind of, in a way, feel like an LMG?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it will. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So it always rolls with that free talent.
That's cool.
And then we have the G36. It's a very anticipated assault rifle family. There's a couple of variants, I think 3 of that. And it rolls with a talent geared towards your skill usage. So
it's a talent called Focused.
Yes.
As well. So that one's interesting. It seems like on paper I need it, but it's going to do what exactly?
So when your skills are not on cooldown, you get more damage out of the gun.
All right. Yeah, I think that was in the build at E3 as well.
Yeah,
people
so
picked up on that.
As soon as you use your pulse or whatever else you use to increase your damage, that talent is inactive. As soon as as nothing's on cooldown, then that talent's active. So there's this seesaw between your talents contributing, this talent contributing, and your skills contributing to your damage.
That's cool. The SVD family of weapons.
Right.
Have a
so
talent called Decisive.
Yeah, some anticipated marksman rifles. The decisive talent means that if you kill something, your next shot is going to be a critical hit. So it allows you for very precise, planned headshotting. Probably a lot of ads you can take out successively if you're successful with that weapon.
I was going to say crit hit damage is going to be if you're running a build around that. Because if you know you're getting crits.
Yeah. But it's not a random chance. It's if you've killed someone the next shot. So you got to take care of those shots and make sure you use them.
Nice. And then the PP19, which is an SMG.
It's an odd one. It has like a little drum magazine
Yeah, it
on
kind of looks like a little fatty.
Yeah, so it's quite a large capacity SMG. I really like it. It has a beefy sound on it, and the more you crit with it, the faster the reload. That's the talent
that's cool
on it.
So I mean, it kind of will flatten out to be a base reload speed increase.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
factored
cool. Into the gun. And this is how we want to bring new guns to people, because there's already a lot of guns there. And that's great that you get some new handling guns. But on the RPG side, we want them to be new as well. So that's why these have these new talents that only roll on these weapons.
They sound incredibly different too. Which, for people who are interested in that sort of thing, which I am, I love how they sound.
They sound great, yeah.
So cool. Especially the battle rifle.
Well, unfortunately, yes. But the PP19 is probably my audio favorite for this. Yeah.
Okay.
But on talents.
Yes.
Talents.
Yes, this one. I love it. You will now be able to recalibrate your weapon talents.
Right. So people saw this.
So good.
Yeah. People saw this weapon kit that was on E3, this new little thing, and speculated on Reddit and whatever what it was for. And it's for paying for recalibrating your weapons. You get to pick one of the talents and unlocks on your weapon and re-roll it to a completely new one.
Nice. So if you have it'll work very similarly to how gear recalibration works. You basically pick a slot, do it, and then you get a list of available ones.
But I mean, what it's going to mean for us is just in comfort is if you find a gun that's
so close,
2/3 good, you can get that god roll by recalibrating it. I'm really happy that we finally managed to get that in there.
That is awesome. That's very, very cool.
And that means that on these guns that we just talked about, if you don't like one of these new talents for whatever reason, you can roll them away.
Yes, so there's dedicated talents. So maybe we weren't clear about that before, but they are weapon talents that are dedicated to that family of weapons.
They'll only be on those.
A G36 will always drop with focused.
Yeah.
Always or have a chance to?
Always.
Okay, always.
Yeah.
G36 will always have focused. SVD will always have decisive. And PP19 will always have hurried. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And a showstopper will also have the showstopper because that's its talent. But you can get rid of those if you don't like it.
Yes, and you can get your old favorites if you want.
So if you want a showstopper with something else, then the
absolutely.
showstopper talent or.
And so I think that's going to be a real relief when hunting new guns, especially now that the meta changes with all of these new stats and whatnot. There's going to be a better chance to find the gun that you need quicker.
I definitely think so. All right, we're about done. That's basically everything that I want to go through today. The weapon developer blog that I have a lot of information from is going to be out tonight, and we are looking to do a special report again on Monday for the upcoming update, patch 1.3. I will get more information out about that very, very soon. But that's all. That's all for today. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in today. I hope you like those things. I'm weapon recalibration. Come on. I'm very happy about that. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll be back very soon. I know the stream has been a little bit light lately, but we'll be back next week. Proper schedule and all that sort of stuff. All right. I'll see you again soon. Bye.